Back on Twitch? Yeah, it looks like I'm back up on YouTube too. Yeah, my net died there. Although it died, but I was still like, it didn't kick me off the server. My Twitch stream just, or like my stream, like OBS just died. That was it. I hate it when it accidentally like clicks other blocks. I probably should have done these out of a different material, I feel. I don't like these. Oh, I destroyed a forge. Let me try something else here real quick. Can we do this? This might look cool. Yeah, that's kind of fucking annoying. El Neto Dido. Guess I'm gonna be requesting that new router after all. Yeah, it kind of works. That doesn't look too shabby. You can still access them pretty well. I can even bring these down one if I wanted to. I think it looks fine there though. All right, cool. So we have our forges. We have these things, which I might move over so that they're even with that. I don't understand why I keep getting like 4 freaking health hammers. What the fuck? Look, I destroyed that. Now I get 7. What is this? This is like the weirdest freaking bug ever. I'm up to 13, 12. So let's see, that it adds 3 each time. Oh, never mind. It's just double it. It's doubling whatever I have. Wait. What? Good thing I'm a good player. My fish all rotted. That sucks. What? Oh. Alright, cool. So we got that set up. This looks pretty cool. Those are all set. I need better lighting. Although the torches are doing good, but this thing kind of takes this. It takes the cake in terms of lighting, doesn't it? We could probably put some crates in here. Let's grab like this one. Oh, we need to bring these in here. I'm just gonna put these in here for now. Oh wait, never mind. I don't want them here. I don't want to hear that sound 24/7. What's the thing that turns this off? It's like a switch, right? What in the hell is all this? Oh. This is for like lore stuff. Is it a toggle? That's what it is. No, it's not the toggle. That's what this is. Is it the clutch? Oh, this doesn't say. It just says it's a mechanical power part. Yeah, this looks like what it is. It's not that expensive either. If you go to the health hammer second, I think it's the clutch. I'm gonna go make that real quick. I need sap, which I think our sap is over here. I think I just needed 2. We need fat, lard, fat stuffs. Things up here. Need 2. I need El Lago. And some planks. Not these planks. Those are valuable planks. Gotta use the cheap ass planks. We only need one of these. H. There's a break. Try it with just the clutch first. I have the sticks. Okay, I think I have everything else for this. Okay, so log that, and that. I'm missing something. Oh, the sticks. No! I had the whole recipe in here. Damn it. Game. Clutch. Nailed it. Get it? Is that clutched up? It's so funny. All right, let's see if this thing works. I wonder if I can just like add this to this. Oh, you know what? I think it has to be done. No? Maybe it is the brake. I guess the brake would make sense, right? Oh, it's much cheaper to make too. All right, well, we have a clutch. I don't know what the clutch does, but I have one. I don't know what this is, but I have it. Only the OGs get that reference. The OG of the OGs for the stream times. We're in the wrong spot. Or if you've seen the video, the secret video. The secret video of all the videos of the video. I think I needed 2 of these for a break. There's a reinforced brake? Oh, that's from Millwright. It's probably for the super speedy too. Alright, I think that's right. That goes there. And a hammer, right? I'm missing something. Ah. Alright, I made the break. Works so good. Can I just put this on here then? Is it smoking? Well, that's kind of cool. It did work though. Wow, it takes a while to like start up and stop. That's kind of crazy. Maybe we'll make another anvil today. I kind of want to make a meteoric iron one, but we don't have enough meteoric iron. Goals though. This raccoon is still down here. I wish I had name tags in the game. Name the raccoon. All right, where does this go out to by chance? Okay, this goes out to nowhere land, so that is good to know. We can kind of expand this way slightly, if I so desire. All right, what else do we have to kind of, these things should probably, I kind of like them in here, and they match up with this very well. So I like that. These work in here. All this stuff's pretty good in here, I think. I kind of was gonna do... Actually, let's move these real quick. I thought this might look good to do these along in here. Give it a little bit of a reinforced. The only thing is, like, obviously it looks off center with the centered ones in here. So maybe take these out. The small stuff, right? Small stuff. I thought that looked good. I don't want to hide this thing. You think this would be worth hiding? Like, just do this. Kind of looks better if you ask me. Then we can take, where's that whatchamacallit at? Where's that anvil mold at? Give me this. We can put like that over here. Or even some crates. How many crates here? Yeah. That looks good. I don't know what to do with these. Let's put them there. These things we could also put in here somewhere. Could put them right here. Or we could remove this crate and put them here. Actually, no, these wouldn't go in here. They don't fit. Like, this room isn't for this. They'd go in here. We don't really need them in here. I guess I can put them against this wall. Why not? Wait, how did I get 2 fishing lure ones? Is it like duplicating all my shit? No, I guess I just had 2 fishing lure ones. Yeah, I guess so. Okay, cool. So we got that. That's all set up. Honestly, that looks good for like a trim block. You can do it all around. Give your whole room detail right there just by doing that. Let's see. Inspiration. I like the raccoon rolling around in here. It's just chilling. He's just chilling. All right, let's see here. So yeah, we're looking pretty good. I kind of like it. If it already feels a lot better. It doesn't feel as cluttered for the most part. Obviously, it could use probably a little bit of like some decoration stuff. Maybe redo this thing at some point. But yeah, already looking a lot better in here. Some stuff could use some, trying to think what else. In here's looking pretty good. Lighting could use some work, that's for sure. Get some lanterns. I don't know if I'm gonna keep this or if we just turn this back into just a basic floor. Oh, you know what? I want to see something. How does this look? I think I like just no! It's doing its weird thing again. Come on. Yeah, it's kind of crazy what you can do with the support beams in terms of like detail level and stuff. Like we can even go in and I guess it would have been better to rotate these first. There we go, that's pretty cool. Definitely not centered like I thought it was. I thought this was centered, I won't lie. But that works, maybe we can put something here. I didn't realize it was so close to this side. That worked. It's fine. It'll be okay. Very nice, very nice. I'm just looking for small, stupid stuff to do right now in here. I want to move these things. I don't like these things. I'm gonna take these over to the kiln building. That's what we should do with these. But we gotta do up here still a bit. We'll put these in here to be fired at some point. All right, what else do we have to get out of here in chest wise? We have a lot of peat in here. I don't know what to do with the peat, to be honest. We have some more wood stuff that shouldn't be in here. I still don't know what the earthworm casting. All right, this should go to the farming place. I think I have more somewhere else. These can stay in here. Stone stuff we can take out of here. I really don't know what to do with these bee nades. I'm sure there's a trader that buys them. This stuff has a place. You take that out of here. soon we'll be able to sell the wolf. This doesn't go in here anymore. We have armor in here. A lot of these crates can be taken out of here. What is this? Iron pounder. Okay, that's fine. That can stay. All right. Let's get this stuff placed. I'm just gonna start putting stuff in here and get sorted later. Put the earthworm casting in here and then same with all this. All right, let me out. Rock goes in here. Bones go up here. And then yeah, all the mechanical parts go in here as well. Cool. Stone goes in here. You know what we didn't finish that we could probably finish pretty easily now is whatchamacallit, replacing, getting the other type of stone in here. Because I think this building needs it next. Actually, I think I was gonna skip this building and do this building, but I didn't want to do the corners. But now we can quickly just grab the corners from here and place them in there as long as we have... I need the dry cobblestone. Let's see if I can grab that. I still have chest on me. What the fuck? Or crates, I mean. Let me see if I have any dry shale cobblestone real quick. I've been meaning to do this for a bit. Those are ashlar. That's regular shale. Yeah, shale dry. Here we go. That's what I need. We're also gonna need that. Okay. So what we can do is basically just I need my hammer. And there we go. Those are all replaced, and then we can just go in and get rid of all of this and replace it with the dry shale. Probably easier to do this from the inside, to be honest. I don't know if this is gonna break this stuff on the wall behind here. I have a feeling it might, but we'll see. This will also be a good test. Oh yeah, it will. Oh good, the bookcases don't break. Uh-oh, I can't get out. Let me be free. There we are. So we just gotta hang the shit back up. And then this back too. Well, needless to say, that did make this a lot easier than having to copy those blocks. Is it a block? You have to hold shift? That's kind of weird. I thought it'd be like right click. Alright, this house doesn't get done. This house is gonna be the next house. Hey, what's up, Akenfels? Hey, I saw the VOD post on YouTube and worried I missed the stream again. That tapestry is cool, the blue and purple one. I want that. Yeah, we had my net crashed, and the way YouTube works is it just redoes itself. It's really annoying, to be honest. Yeah, the blue and purple one's really cool. I got it from Ruins. I'm not too sure. It was just in the underground mine shafts that I had. It is a vanilla tapestry, though. I will say that. It's not modded. Oh. Oh, don't break the hat. Oh god, I didn't think about that. We gotta be kind of quick about this one. The hat might break. I think it takes a little bit for it to deregister as a house, so we might be pretty good about doing this quick. Yeah, looks like we're good. As long as I catch it at the right time. You can kind of abuse the timer a little bit. Did he share a wall? Oh good, they don't. Okay, so we can tear this wall down. Boom. Alright, this house done. Let's go! All right, wolves. How are you doing by the way today, Akmathos? How's your day going? Marketplace is looking good. Oh, the village area here? Yeah. Yeah, it's coming along pretty nicely. I'm well? Nice. Glad to hear that. What's that? There's like a saying, good health, sound body or something like that. Good health, strong body. I forget. There's some saying along those lines. Good health, sound mind, strong body. I believe something like that. That or I just made it up and I'm thinking of something. I probably just made it up. It's a good one though, so yeah, we'll take it. Got a bunch of chores done around the property, feeling accomplished. Oh, I can't wait. I love that feeling. I'm so excited for like spring. We actually, today was our first like 60-degree day, right? Like literally 60 degrees. It's freaking been downpouring all day. Fucking sucked. Like straight downpouring. Our backyard's all like kind of like semi-flooded. We live on a hill, so for it to flood for us is pretty bad. And it was like a nice like river flowing down. So I keep waiting for warm days to get shit done, and then it rains all the time. I never get shit done, it feels like, so kind of in that department. My wife says strong back, weak mind. That's something. Oh, I didn't want to copy that box. Ah! Oops. I guess everybody's got a slight play on that saying. Oops. Alright. There a hat in this house? There is, and it's at 40%. Alright. Definitely don't want this one to get restarted. 40% is pretty good. I'm a little concerned. Well, I'm not too concerned about it, but I'm a little suspicious that the counter that I created doesn't count if you're not in the area. I'm a little suspicious that that might be the case. Not necessarily a bad thing. It is what it is if it doesn't. I don't know if there's any way to kind of work around that without fucking ruining the timer. But it was super nice there today. Man, lucky. That timer's still going fast? No. It's actually been it's been really slow. Like this is after like two full live streams, right? And I haven't really done much time playing. It's only at 40%. This hat started at 0. My concern is that I think it's only counting down, what is it called, when I'm in the area. So if you, like, if I go to one of my other villages, right, and I work there, it's not counting down to summon a villager. It'll still keep its time, like whatever it's at currently, it'll keep that, but it won't count, the timer won't tick again if you leave the area. Is what I'm suspicious about, because we had it, like, it should be a little bit faster than it's been going. Although, it's so hard to tell. Especially when it comes to, like, chunk loading and stuff. Like, there's no good way to test stuff like that. You know, I'm just glad it's working in general. Did I miss blocks here? Oh, I missed this whole corner. The fuck? bug. Yeah, I mean, look, it's not the end of the world if it isn't counting when you're not in the area, because most people are probably gonna be in the area when it loads. It's just there's no way to count the server game ticks for that. I mean, I guess there is because crops and stuff do it. I don't know. I'd have to like play around with that. I guess I could do a oh, it would be so much work. I feel like I'd rather get the villager aspect working, especially now that I'm a little I'm actually like feeling a little motivated to get that aspect done. But I downloaded but I haven't made a hat yet. Gotcha. Yeah. I hope the recipes aren't too... The recipes shouldn't be too rough to make. I don't think they're that hard to get the dyes. I don't think a lot of people use dye in the game in general, so it kind of pushes you into using dye, which I think is cool. No. Yeah, I don't think keeping track if you're not in the area is too big of a... I don't think it's like an issue I need to like devote like multiple hours to trying to fix. I think if anything, I leave it as is and come back to fix that later. I think it's definitely get the other feature working and do that part later. That's what I'm thinking. Oh, try stone. Okay. I'm 1,000 miles south at the moment, getting exotic plants. Scored finally and found endless forestification ebony. Very nice, very nice. Acacia is a cool block. I haven't done much building with it just because I'm kind of like, at least for the Trinity region, I'm kind of like locked in for what I want to use to build here. So I haven't really played around with too many of the other wood types yet, but once we go to like a different region, then I'll play around with like a different wood type. I have a cool idea for a region I want to do. I want to do like a kind of like a, I think the Drelum Kingdom, I'm gonna do it as like kind of a Castlevania type theme, like the buildings and stuff. Like the Trinity region is just kind of like a general, like pretty simplistic medieval, I guess, themed building design and whatnot. But I think I want to do for the Drelum Kingdom, which is like, who knows when we're gonna get to it, by the way. Like this could be, we're talking like long time from now. The Drelum Kingdom's over this way. Of course the map's not loading, but basically it's like over here. And then yeah, across the way here, this is Epsilonia up there. Man, 1.21 should be the freaking map patch where they fix the damn map. I'm sure everybody here is like, yes, then he won't complain about it. Alright, the only shitty part is the tool racks are gonna fall here. I think. Alright, they should fall, yeah. Wasn't there 4 bows? Or was it this knife? I think it was this knife. I'm gonna put the knife on this one. I think that's everything for there. We just gotta do this wall next. You guys want to hear a crazy thought that I had? I was actually debating if I wanted to tear down all the pine wood and actually replace it with daub, like one of the colors of daub, and use that instead of the wood here. I'm tempted to do it. Very, very tempted, because I was looking at daub the other, maybe like 2 nights ago or something like that, and there's so many different colors you can choose from. Like, look at all these. You could do yellow, white, yellow wattle and daub, tan wattle and daub, pink wattle and daub, like blue wattle and daub. So we could easily color match. Like, we could use golden brown wattle and daub here. It'd probably be pretty close. Or the yellow wattle and daub would be pretty close too. Golden brown, maybe. I don't know how expensive that's going to be. A lot of clay. But you get 12, right? That's 1 block though, isn't it? I think this equates out to 1 block, but you can also have like different tiers of daub. Like here, actually, you know, fuck it. Let's play around with daub a little bit. Let's daub it up. All right. That was really cheesy and lame. I'm sorry, guys. It was funny though. All right. What do I need here? I need 2 grass. Yeah, maybe. I feel like this is good. This would be an expensive. All right, so this would be a pretty expensive upgrade to Trinity Point, but the big upside here is, so how we have the wood here, the maple would stand out a lot more. Because right now I feel like the maple wood texture, it's the texture. I feel like it blends in too much with the pine wood texture, and I feel like daub would just work a little bit better. Yeah, 10 for partially broken, 1 for semi, and 1 for smooth. Oh shit, Jesus Christ. That is a little expensive. But it's just 1. It's just 1 clay. We're just gonna do 1 block and see, you know, how it looks. Yeah, it would. Yeah, so this is kind of where I was getting into the grounds of, like, we could literally probably spend an eternity fine-tuning, like, one of our towns, Trinity Point. The problem I'm gonna run into is we have Trinity Point. It's designed right. I like it. You know, we could obviously get rid of all this and make it a lot better, but the problem is if I build, like, once I start building this other town, like for this other town here, I was thinking, like, I have a cool idea, design concept I want to do for it, but like I'm sitting here and I was like, well, do I want to do, like, I'm like looking at the pine, I was like, do I want to do the pine and stuff? Like, I feel like daub would be a cool alternative. Like, it would look better. Like, I feel like the daub would look good. That's like what it's for, right? So I'm like, okay, well, I want to use daub for this new town, but then I'm like, you know, I might as well do it here too, you know, like, I want the region to have the same theme across the region, so when you're going through this region, you're like, okay, you know, I'm in Trinity, the Trinity region, right? And when you go to the Dralum Kingdom, you're gonna be like, okay, I'm in the Dralum Kingdom. It's like Castlevania vibes up in here, you know? So I kind of want that theme going on here, and I feel like the daub's just gonna make it look good. So I'm like, I was playing around with it, and I think we're gonna go for it. What color should we do? Oh, it's that's the okay. I'm thinking golden brown or the yellow. Golden brown or yellow. This is kind of gonna set. I think golden brown might be the best, like closest to pine, maybe. Oh, you can mix it in a barrel too with dye. I didn't realize that. That seems like it'd be expensive. I'm trying to think of a color that's not gonna blend with the maple too well, and I think the yellow daub might be where it's at. Wait, do we have to use red? Okay, no. Wait, we have to use red or fire clay. Oh no, that's annoying. Shit. Do I have a lot of fire clay? I don't think I do. I might have to go find some. Oh, never mind. My bad. We got a shit ton. He said optimistically, as he's about to use a shit ton. So the question, I guess, would be how many pine blocks did I use to build this place versus how much clay do I have and other block materials to do this? I need dirt. I'm thinking we'll have enough material, and I can always get more. The clay's the biggest restriction, I think. That's cob. Need dirt. What did I say? We're gonna use yellow, so I need sandstone now. Yeah, I think the clay is gonna be our largest restriction. Stone's easy to get. I have a pulverizer mod that lets me make sand really easily from it. Oh, perfect. I got one sandstone sand. So there we go. We got daub. Now, how do we use this? We have to make the wattle, right? That's, oh man, that's gonna be a lot of sticks. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna have enough sticks, guys. I think we're gonna have an issue with knives more than we're gonna have an issue with sticks. So yeah, let's see how this works. So if I put this down, oh, it makes a full one. Okay, okay. Oh, that was 12. Holy shit. So that's what that looks like. And if we put another one on, it makes it like that. Another one on makes it perfectly smooth. So we can even play around with the texture a little bit. What happens if I break it? Oh, oh, okay. That's interesting. So we will always have it. It's not like it goes away. Yeah, I don't know. Let's see how it looks. Let's just throw it up in here. See how it looks with the maple. I think I need some more. Hold on, let me make some more. Let me make like a handful. Yeah. This might be a lot. Probably don't have the grass for this. Oh, I probably do actually. I don't have the sandstone. We can make some sandstone though. Hold up. I'll have to find a sandstone mine, which I think there's one. I actually don't know where I have a sandstone mine, but we have a bunch of sandstone, so we can go hook this up to the pulverizer. So, okay, I didn't tell you guys this, but I got a mod that lets me crush stone, all right, with the pulverizer. I had to do it. I needed large amounts of stone, or I needed large amounts of sand quickly. So there's no easy way to, or I was trying to make, what was it? The fan, this stuff, the fan granite, and I needed gravel. This actually converts it to gravel, and then it converts it to sand if I run it through again. So unfortunately, I think it looks pretty damn good. Yeah, that's kind of, that's actually a really good way to put it. Unfortunately, I think it is gonna look pretty goddamn good, and which means I'm gonna have to make a fuck ton of it, and we're probably gonna end up doing this. I think this color looks good too. I was debating which daub color would look best here, and I think the yellowed one does look good. I think the yellow kind of replaces the pine pretty effectively, and it offsets from the shale pretty well too. My other thought was maybe I do a different, like go a different route and just use like the blue daub, but I think I want to save that for the Castlevania area. I think that'll look good there. The tan daub was also an option. That's pretty cheap to make, but I think overall, I think the yellow is a good move because like I said, the pine already looks pretty good with this. So I think it replaces it pretty well. So I think that'll be our move. So yeah, if we go down here, down my damn ladder. Yeah, you can see it's making gravel right now. So once this is done making gravel, which I think we can speed this up. This isn't actually at its fastest form yet. We can make this thing faster. I think I just need, I think I have most of the stuff I need to do that. For the big build, I want to make it, it'll take, oh, for the one you want to make, it'll take about 600 blocks, so yours will be a lot more, I think. Yeah. That's what I'm thinking. This is probably a lot more than 600 pine blocks. I think it'll be worth swapping it. I think Trinity Point will look a lot better. I've been going through it, like I said, I've been playing around with the idea of how much more detail work I want to get into at Trinity Point before we start finally, like, because once I move on to the other town, the idea is that we really don't do any big changes. Like, Trinity Point is done. It's done. We move to the other town up north, all the way up here. And once we start building this town, that's going to be where we're building, you know. I might bring some supplies up there, but that's going to be home base for a while for the most part, except for like niche things that we need down that are already down here. So it'll be like a semi restart, not like a full one. We'll obviously still have access to everything down here, but, you know, we'll be up there. So yeah, let me see about making this thing faster. I finally downloaded Millwright mod and my windmill's freaking insane now. Oh yeah, that's like a necessity. I have it on for my quern right now, and this thing like never stops. It's great. You can test the various colors and combos on a creative if you want to test color matches. I wasn't sure which color, orange or pink, so I tested to see how each looks. That's not a bad idea. I think I'm gonna just go with the one we got though. I like how it looks, the yellow with the maple and stuff. So I think we're just gonna go with that. But that's not a bad idea. I probably should do that for future projects. Proof I now exist. What's up, Bean? How you doing today? All right, I need to make this thing flume with a hatch. Does it have to be a steel plate? Yes, it's got to be a steel plate apparently. Good thing I have a high anvil. Hey, that raccoon came upstairs. Oh. Okay, let's turn this on. Let me get 2 steel out. I might move this stuff over to here instead, so it's easier to get to for here. I do have a torch. How y'all doing tonight? Pretty good. Not too bad. Big chillin'. We spent a lot of the night reworking down here and getting things a little bit more organized. We redid in here and stuff, so that is a cool spot up north. I'm excited to see how it shapes up. Yeah, it's a little bit down on my list to get started. There's a project I want to do. I want to build the road up here first. My intention was at the start of spring to start work on whatchamacallit. There's like, God, this fucking map is so annoying. There we go. I wanted to build the bridges through here, like one bridge here, one bridge here, one bridge here to connect Holbeck Village to Delrich. And then I was gonna get started on this town. But I think what'll happen is we're probably gonna do the project here to replace all of the pine with daub. So all of the outdoor pine block is gonna be daub, and then I'm gonna start work on the next town. So while I'm here waiting for, because it's gonna take us a while to do all this, like to get the materials and stuff, while I'm doing that, I might do some small detail work around here and organizing, and kind of getting it like buttoned up for the most part. But then I think what I'll do is once that's done, I'll start the next town, and we'll get started on that and seeing how that goes. I have a cool idea for the build design, so it should be pretty nice, hopefully. I needed something. Oh yeah, we need steel. Yeah. I'm waiting for this to heat up. Oh wait, what did I do with oh yeah, this thing. Wait, if I take these health hammers off. Oops. Oh shit. It does speed it up. Okay. But then magically my health, I don't understand what's duplicating my health hammer stack. I don't even know. I guess I'm just gonna start throwing them in here for now. I'll get rid of them later. Yeah, we'll just start throwing them in there. We'll see what it stacks up to. All right. What was the recipe for this? Oh wait, I think we're gonna need another one. Oh, I need 2 more. Fuck. Yeah, I need 4 more steel. Is this blister steel? No, this is mullet. Oh no, did I make the wrong plate? No, it's a steel plate. Okay. They all look the same. There we go. Well, this one we can use to get started. So what do we need for this? Gonna make this thing. We need a saw, a bunch of planks. Do I have planks on me? No, we can make some. All right, so saw, planks, that thing, and a hammer, right? All right, we got the flume hatch. Perfect. There for now. I used tent bag mod in Better Ruins, and I got caught in a weird crash loop last night. I finally got out of it, and I figured out what it was. Oh, interesting. I seen people use the tent bag mod. What is it? Perk uses it on their Nomad survival world. I think it's Unstable Thrones is what they call the server. That's a cool way they use it on that one. I always thought it was a little OP though. In the chaos, my tent bag and all of its chests and their contents got duplicated. Oh, really? Oh. That's crazy. Yeah, there's like some weird dupe stuff going on right now. Like every time I break this health hammer thing, it doubles the stack. Like, ready? Watch this. All right, so that only gave me 1 there. But if let's see, put it back. Wait, is it only gonna give me 1 again? Yeah. Okay, so wait, if I break this one though, I have 3 now, right? So if I put okay. So if I put these back and I put this one back and this one back, so I already have 1. I should get 3 again, right? Yeah, so now I have 3. Now already watch this. Now I'm gonna have 6. Oh no, I have 5. So it duplicates. So if I put it on there, so it goes 4, so we'll have 9, right? Yep. I have no idea what would be causing this. But yeah, it duplicates my stack in my inventory. Very weird. Oh, speaking of, we have to break this. Oh, okay. I somehow got like a fuck on there somehow. I need to move that torch. All right, anyway, yeah, let's turn this thing on. Plate. I'm gonna move this. Wall torch. Put a wall torch over here. Wall torch. Why aren't you working? Wait, what? Seriously, why isn't this working? Oh, there it goes. That's fucking weird. It's way OP? Yeah, right? I'm just getting free health hammers here. It's only when I break them, too. No idea why. Something's doing it, but... Watch it be my villager mod somehow it's doing it. Has no correlation with breaking blocks, but it's somehow doing that. Alright, there's one. Plate. There it is. Alright, wait, what do we need for the... So wait, we need to make the hatch. So we need 2. I need 4 of these. Okay. You go grab that way. That does this. It felt wrong, so I dug a hole and buried the duplicate 10 bag all folded up. I was so loaded. Yeah, that's typically what I do. I usually just throw the shit away. I think it was 4. Like, I had like 30 health hammers I dropped on the ground over there because of it. Okay, now I gotta remember the recipe. Alright, ready? Memorize it. Done. Alright, who remembers the recipe? Ah, wait! Oh, wait, I'm missing the resin. I thought I actually forgot it. I was like, oh my gosh. After saying I had it. Alright, turn this shit off. Put these back on here. It'd be kind of cool if you could just take the health hammer off of this thing, but you can't. Oh, no. We're just grabbing shit now. There we go. Alright, let's go make this flume. I also want to redo this center part. I'm not a fan of it. I might take these off and do like some custom chiseled thing. Alright, where's my axe? So we actually don't need these anymore because of how I configured the jewelry mod. These are no longer needed, so we can take all these back. Alright, let me get a bucket of water out of here. Where's my bucket at? There it is. Alright, let's get rid of this. I can't believe you have made a couple switches, turn shit off and on. Oh, I know I did. I guess I have. I only made one switch. Or wait a second. Wait. Does the switch do that? We were trying. I made a switch. I just did not know how it worked. I was trying. I thought the switch turned the entire contraption on and off. Does it turn just the individual? Hey yo, you're about to enlighten me. All right, I'm about to become enlightened because I have a. Oh wait, no, I have a clutch. That's not the same thing, is it? Because I looked up switch and there wasn't a switch. Well, there's these switches, but these aren't. These are just like transmission and switch. Oh, it's like it's expensive. Oh, transmission. Oh. That's not too expensive. I could actually make probably a couple of these, to be honest. Well, how does the clutch work? How does this thing work? Because now that I think about it... No, I have no idea how this works. Oh, Oh, wait, transmission and clutch, not switch. Oh. So I need a transmission with this. It works with the transmission. Oh. 2-block assembly. Oh, so I put that down, then I put the transmission here. Here, you know what? Fuck it. We're gonna make this real quick. All right, what did I need? I needed 2 of these. Hang on. Behind the transmission is in the line. All right, hang on here. I'm gonna learn. I should probably know how this works. All right, so we're gonna have to. Oh. Uh-oh. The first server lag of the night. No! Transmission. I need one of these. Boop. That looks like a cool UI. You know, I'll be happy when they start combining some of the UIs in Vintage Story. Just saying. I will be a happy person when I don't have to have 6 windows opened up on my screen for certain things. Specifically the handbook, all right? Why can't the handbook be tied into the inventory and like tie all of it together? Like make it like a tab and I click on it and then it like expands it, you know? You know, kind of like, all right, so I'll compare it to Minecraft. Kind of like how Minecraft has that little book icon and then it pops it on the side of all the stuff. That'd be kind of cool. Then I don't have to use up 2 keybinds. I think it was 4, right? Just a minute suggestion. Clutch sits just next to it and engages the transmission. Wait. 2-block assembly behind the transmission line, in line with drive axle. Clutch sits just behind it next and engages the transmission. All right, you guys are gonna have to teach me when we get this built. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. Like, don't get me wrong, I get the convenience of being able to do this. Like, this is kind of cool, but I don't want it. Oh, I only needed 2. All right, I built the transmission, guys. Clutch ends up being like the switch. Okay. I think I got it. All right, so wait. So here's going to be the tricky part. How do we incorporate this into... We have to incorporate it into this. All right. Which I think the issue is going to be I have to move all of this up 1, don't I? Or 2. Like, how does this sit behind all this? So where's the transmission at? There it is. So wait, let me put this down so I can get an eyeball for it. How does this... Okay. Transition is inline, so it gets a little tricky. Oh, it's inline. Well, so how am I gonna get this in line with this? It would be like if I'd have to get rid of this, right? And put this here. Oh. I've been enlightened. So I could have actually done the whole thing right there. Wait, it's still not working. What? Oh. Oh, there it goes. But only shut off the second one? Yeah. Well, this kind of helps. Actually, we could make this work. I'd have to build a second one of these though and move this over. Or I could put, I don't know, for some reason the brake didn't want to work when I put it here. Although it seemed like maybe it was a little bit of a on the buggy side. Yeah, like see if I open it up, it does not work with that there. So no matter what, I think I want this on the ends. I can move, ready to duplicate all my shit. Not all. So put this here. Take this down. No, we can do this. We don't need dedicated fancy stuffs. I got this. The fuck, bro? All right, because I can put this right up against this one. So I can put one here. One here. And then this should connect. Where's that? This thing. How do I have a set? Oh yeah, I built. I was gonna look confused. One there, one there, one there. And then I put the one transmission here. And then I put the one clutch here. And then I can put the second one here, second clutch here. Is then this one didn't place right. There we go. Yeah. Because then that'll start spinning that one. Yep. And then I can do another one here. And then I guess it won't. And then, yeah, so then I can just toggle the brake and it'll stop all three. And then that's our build. Perfect. And then I should probably do the steel one on this first one. Oh, no, I think the, whatchamacallit's in the way of this thing. I gotta do this from up here. Where'd that go? That should be fine, right? Yeah. There we go. Yep, now you have Hellhammer options. Yes. All right, so I need to make another those two. Let's real quick though, so that we're not sitting here waiting later. Let me go finish up the flume on the one. Like, let's finish up over here and then I'll go do that. Because we need this running right now so I can make sand. Down. All right, let's clear this out. All right, so we just need that running. Clear all this up. All right, cool. All right, let's put the water wheel. So we don't need. Do I have slabs on me for this to patch those up now? Not right now. Okay. I'm just gonna continue putting the water wheel over here. Oh, I guess this works. Oh, that's okay. Oh, that's why that was up. All right, this won't. Okay. I'm working here, bro. Come on. Damn, we'll fall up in my workspace. That won't matter. All right, we need cobblestone. Make a couple of these blocks. There more? Why are there so many wolves down here? Oops. All right, well, thank you for enlightening me how of the ways of the Hellhammer, or not the Hellhammer, the clutch mechanical system. That will actually probably come in handy later. Yeah. I need a block here. Yeah, we definitely need more cobble. Maybe actually, I don't know. I keep saying that, but I don't know if we actually will. Use the slabs I can convert. I think we need like one more. Yeah, I need one more. All right, let's go find a cobblestone block that's just sitting around. Where's the way out of here? Beats breaking and rebuilding every time? Yeah, that's true. That's kind of the reason I didn't really get the whole, like, I didn't know what each block did, like the transmission and the clutch and stuff. It seemed kind of complicated, and I was just kind of like, you know, I'll just break it and place it when I need it. Or I'll just move the, whatchamacallit, move the anvil when I don't want to listen to it. That was honestly the easier option, to just do that. Thanks. But yeah, this will be cool to have that set up. All right, so let's set this up. I think, man, we should probably just set this up in the corner, if we're being all honest here. Where's my dirt at? It's just annoying. Okay, so essentially water's going to be right there, then we're going to have this, then we're going to have this. The only problem is maybe this. I can always move that though. I think we're gonna have that there, and then Waterwheel has such a cool vibe. Yeah, I agree. I can't wait till they add it to the vanilla game, and I don't have to use the medieval expansion one, because I kind of want to get rid of the medieval expansion mod, because the only thing I really use it for is the water wheel. So it's kind of just like, don't really need it. Outside of the portcullis, but I don't really care too much if we get rid of that. That's kind of a... Let me move this out one, I guess. The only thing about the water wheel that's gonna be weird about the vanilla variant of it is and I actually looked this up further when I rewatched the video. So you still will be able to bucket water source blocks. The only blocks you will not be able to move is the running water source block. And the running water source block is the only source block that will power the water wheel. So just for clarification, because I know I said that they were planning on changing the bucket to make it so you cannot move water blocks. It was a mishear on my part. It sounds like he says that, but when you go back and you listen like twice over, he's actually just specifically talking about the flowing water block. That's what he's talking about when he refers to it. So the block that will power the water wheel. So for anyone that was very concerned about my statement, I apologize. There we go. Okay, cool. That's the right way too. That sounds so cool, the way they talked about the natural site selection on the lot. Yeah, I do like the idea of that. I like the idea of hunting for a spot to make water. Yeah, I hope that, like... So I like the idea of that, but at the same time, it does kind of consolidate you to a spot. But I think I'd be fine with that, because it would also encourage, like the only thing that's also concerning is, what about pre-existing worlds, like my world? Am I just not going to have any flowing water inside of these areas? Like, what happens there, you know? Like that would be that's a little concerning for me. I might have to find like a modded way to work around that probably, but we'll see when the time comes, I guess. There we go. Now that's cooking. All right, so we need sand. That's good. Didn't make sense otherwise. I mean, it makes sense, kinda. It's more of a realistic sense than a practicality sense. So from a practical standpoint, yeah, it's annoying. From a realistic standpoint, which they kind of seem to go towards a lot of the time, it makes sense. So that's kind of why when the way he talks about it inside the interview, that's why I kind of like clicked like, oh shit, he's gonna make it so you can't move water. Essentially, because like the way they've done stuff in the game in the past, it kind of hints to that like realism level, but then like the way he words it at first, but when you go back and listen to it again, he's clearly like he's talking about the flowing water source block, not all source blocks. So my world would be very different if water blocks quit moving the same way. Yeah, right. I worry about that as well. Yeah, I'll probably end up, what I'll do is, I'm assuming it's probably really far off that they're gonna add all that. Like we're talking like 3-4 years, right? Damn, look at all these health hammers. Who knows where we'll be at that point. I hope on the same world, but you never know. My goal would be the same world, is continuously going, but who knows. If we are on the same world, I'll either look towards a modded solution, or I will create a modded solution. I don't know what it would be, but that's probably where it would go down the lines of. So I'll make it so you have to build a fan in the game and blow the water, and that's how that works. All right, let's go. Damn, this is clearing it now. Shit, it's almost done. We're gonna have Dob. Alright, let's prep for this. I don't want to do this house. I lied. We're not going to do this house to start because there's a hat in here. I don't want the hat to accidentally get destroyed for not registering. Because it's at 40%. What's this hat at? Yeah, these hats definitely do not tick up when you're not in the area. This one's at 60%. So they're going quite a bit faster, I think. To the point where I might actually slow them down. Probably not, though. Especially if they don't load when you're not in the area. Let's do this wall right here. We'll replace all of this. Do I have the waddle and daub? Yeah. How do I get into this building? This way. Guess we'll replace around the window for now. That's going to be another thing. I'll have to redo all the windows. All the windows that took me over a year to finally get around to doing. We're going to have to redo. Oh, I broke the roof. Oh, it's going to break. Oh, shit, I'm breaking the window. I did not want to break the window. Stop. That, or maybe the window can stay? We're just gonna put that there for now so I can put that on, and then we'll get rid of this. I'm gonna try and keep as many of the support beams as possible, but the ones that do break, they will just be broken. Ooh, that was weird. So I'm missing a piece of the window. Where the hell did that go? Oh, it's in my inventory. Durr. All right, so how this works is you have to place the waddle down. Okay, waddle placed. Oh, I missed some. All right, there we go. Dun, dun, dun. This should be done. Yep. I didn't think this was gonna be so fast. Kind of cool. All right, so what is it? It's this, 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 and we need dirt. That made 516 and we used half the stack? I used all the clay though. That's fine. All right, let's do just round one. I'll do the 12 that it costs to do. Man, you can do a really cool abandoned looking village with this shit. Bum, 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 bum. All right, so now the fun part, we can kind of fuck around with this and we can decide where we want there to be. Oh, that looks so much better. Holy crap. Besides the window. God damn. And obviously I have to put like more of the support beams back. I think it's just that one row. Where's my dirt? All right, now we get to play around with like what blocks we want to keep as the destroyed blocks, what blocks we want to make like whole. And then we can even go even smoother. All right. Wow. Wow. That looks so much better. Even with the window doesn't even look that bad. Like I could leave the window and I'd probably be okay with that. Just saying. Oh, okay. Dude, my character, I swear, it's like he's on the moon sometimes. He like floats so much. I'm an astronaut. Wow, that's crazy how much better that looks. That looks so much better. Way to change it and def makes the side blocks more noticeable. Yeah. Yeah, this was my biggest thing. Making these making the support beams look more natural. Good call. Yeah, this was definitely a struggle bus one for me because now we have to replace every block inside of Trinity Point. All the pine blocks, we have to replace them all now. Like we have to do that. You can't not do that. I can't in good faith look at that and say, nah, this is the move. This just looks so much better. And I like that we can do kind of a multi-texture with it. Like, that did use like 250 just for this though. That's a little concerning. That's a lot. Love the Daub. Yeah, the Daub's a really cool addition to the game. Oh, also, I need to do the upside down stairs along here to make this look better too. Yeah, this is going to be the biggest update to Trinity Point that we've done so far, I think. For sure. Oh, I also need to make more waddle. This makes me think of a duck. Thousands. Yeah. Yep, we're gonna need a lot. This is definitely gonna be a big update. This will be worth it though. It's gonna look so much better. Ah. Wattle fence, you'd be building some other quacking walls. Yeah, right? True. This is gonna look so good. Alright. I'm obviously happy with this change, but I'm also sitting here like, this is the redo of a century right here. This is the redo of a century. This will be good though. I also want to redo down here at some point. All right, let's see. How much sandstone we looking at here? I might as well just go do the rest of this. We got a clay expedition in our future. Yeah, that's the other thing. I need a lot of fire clay for this too. We got to do that before winter hits. Wrong building. I have a lot right now. We're actually pretty good on fire clay. I think I have like 2,000 some fire clay. Let me go check real quick. Like, I think we're pretty good on it. The thing we're going to be held up by is probably grass. Dry grass is going to be a little annoying to farm. But yeah, I got plenty of clay right now. I mean, this is going to be depleted, but we have the clay. Wow, even just like look at it from here. It just looks like look at the stark difference between these two. That's crazy. I need sticks and a knife. I think sticks are in here. Yeah, I need a knife now. Yeah, just whoa, not that. Give me that, yeah. All right. I wonder if you have chisel most, if you have chisel most blocks turned on, and if you add daub to a chiseled block. I do actually have that setting on. I can test it if you'd like. Well, I will test it actually. So give me a second here. Let me do this, and then I will make a daub block to use to test. Oh, I ran out. Uh-oh, see, this is where it gets a little spicy. We're gonna need a lot. Hey, come on. Come on. Go down. Wouldn't let me go down the ladder. I'm out. Let me use that daub block over there. I'm just gonna replace it with a pine block again. I'll try it with this one. Okay. So let's do this. And then let me do, where's my chisel at? I will test this for you. Sacrifice the daub. You can. You can do it. There you go. I've answered the world's most important question. I was super worried about it when they made the last change in fire clay and went crazy on making it, and now I've got chest full of it all of a sudden. Very nice. Yeah, what is it? They made it so a fire clay only spawns under coal right now, or something like that, like black coal. So a lot rare or something. You can craft it apparently, but thankfully I have like a giant area that's all pre-gened from before they made that change, so I don't really have to worry about it. But I don't get red clay. Red clay I have to go pretty much by the Resonance Archives. There's like a little bit over that way. But for anywhere around here, I don't really have to worry about like fire clay and blue clay. There's just tons of it. Go down. Thank you. This is still doing its thing. All right. I guess it takes a little bit longer with that. All right. In the meantime, while that's going, let's make another transmission and clutch real quick. I'm just thinking, kind of things players could chisel using daub in conjunction with other blocks? I don't know what you would want to chisel with. Well, I don't know. I'm sure there's something. You can chisel bricks into daub, make it a little bit more like, kind of like that, like, you know how like people chisel like sections of it out and put different types of stone in there, kind of like it's peeling away. That could be kind of. I found some surface fire clay and bauxite new gen. Oh, nice. Oh, some surface fire clay. Oh, really? Yeah, see, I heard that's pretty rare. I'm gonna remember how. I think we need planks. Do I have planks on me? Put this door away too. All right. Lag. Oh, there's a knife here too. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. I think it was 4, but I'll put 8. Something like that. Who remembers the recipe? Damn, I was pretty close. I hear a clicker. I vote we rename the, what is that, a shiver? Yeah, I vote we rename the shivers to clickers. We need to make a clutch now. We need to get 2 more. It looks a lot better coming up here as well. Was that close? Yeah, it was. Sticks. Maybe that's the boat one that's making that clicking sound. Alright, let's go hook these up. I like how this thing makes smoke when it's going. All right, cool. Nice. We got all these hooked up. I can like disengage these and that one will just go. Nice. Very cool. All right, cool. Very, very cool. I've decided I'm gonna separate these. So I need to put one here. And one here. Look better. All right, let's see. That should be done with making gravel, right? Alright, that's gonna make us some sand. Wow, I just like, I can't get over how much better it looks. I guess I could just go into the glass here and just remake it as whatchamacallit, daub on the sides instead of that. I'm wondering if they need to be arched windows. If we could just do squared off windows with the daub, might look fine. Maybe even do this window differently. Instead of having it be like this one big window, do two smaller windows, kind of like this size. Might look good in there instead of one big window. Because I think the smaller window looks pretty good, especially if I just square it off and just use daub around it. I think that would look fine. I feel like this window is just too big. So if we did like two smaller windows inside where these big windows are, maybe not that one. Maybe that one just be smaller, but that might work a little bit better. I can't even really see that it's arched. Yeah, exactly. It's so hard to tell in there. Like, I guess if we go up in here, you can probably see it. I'd have to remake the window though. Like, it is kind of arched. That, or I could just use the I could just go back to using the lead panes. The only problem with the lead panes is that they're not connected texture, right? I don't know if the do you guys think the connected texture, like hang on. Do you think the connected texture makes a huge difference over if it was like each block was cut off? I know it's hard to tell because these are all connected, but like I like these windows. But if I did like for this window, if I just did like, it'd be from here over though. Like it'd be the whole thing. You wouldn't see daub here or like down the side here. I don't know if I could make any. Man, it's one. Oh, that's still a lot. Jesus. That's the other thing. Then I'm limited based on lead, but we do have quite a bit of lead as far as I know that we could turn into ingots. I think, where did I put lead at? Is this it? Yeah. So we have 50, we have a ton more to make, and I actually have, I think there's a lead mine, like, resources ores. Yeah, there's a lead mine like here, and there's more here. So I do have a good bit of like lead that we could go get. I mean, yes, it does make a difference, but how much does that detail really matter? We could always what we'll do is I'll play around with it. I probably won't get to it today. Maybe tomorrow we'll do that. Depending on how far I get with the daub. But I'll replace one of these windows with leaded panes, and I'll keep the other window as my connected texture, or not connected texture, but my chiseled one. Like my chiseled, like non-connected one, or connected one. Yeah. And we'll see kind of like what the difference is, how much we like either one. The connected ones aren't too hard to make here. Like these ones aren't too hard to make. They're pretty easy, especially actually they'd be even easier now that I have the pantograph thing. I don't know what even happened to it. It's gone. Wait, where did it go? Oh, there it is. I have the pantograph from Chisel Tools, so it'd even be easier. I really just need glass and walnut in my inventory. I don't even have to spend all the time copying them, so maybe that would be it. I think the customs window would be comparably better, but if they were easier, then I don't think it would really matter. Gotcha. Okay, well in that case, I'll probably do that then. I'll probably just do the connected ones. These would be easier to make overall, because I could just go copy that. Oh. All right. Stuff to ponder. This should be done. All right, 102 sands. Like I said, I think the biggest thing we're gonna have trouble with is the grass. Oh wait, where's my dirt? Yeah, that barely put a dent in that. Well, we only made 360 though. Can you use anything other than dry grass? Thanks for the entertainment. I'm going to go eat dinner. All right, have a good night, Akenfels. Have a good one, man. See you later. Thanks for watching. Thanks for helping with the mechanical stuff as well. And the idea to do Daub. Or the encouragement behind it. Damn, you have to use dry grass. That sucks. I kind of wish it didn't take as much to do, to be honest. Like, I know 10's not too much, but we'll be okay. Literally like a whole different house. That's so cool. I only have 18 left. Gonna be enough for like one block. I have a bunch of sandstone. It's literally the grass that's holding us up now. All right, a few things I want to check before we continue stuff here. We need to go to Holbeck Village. I need to see if we can start making red dye. Or actually pink dye, my bad. We need cranberries. So I'm gonna go to Holbeck Village and see if that's done. If the cranberries have started going. I think they have to flower first and then they start growing. It's not the way to Holbeck Village. You know what? I think it's Holbeck Village that has the sandstone mine in it. Or the sandstone area at it. I believe. Alright, let's get in the boat. Oh, sorry, wasn't watching. Yeah, see, there's sandstone here. Okay. Looks like some of these have flowered, maybe. Back up here. Ah, yes. Okay, cool. They're starting to flower. So we'll ripen in like 8 days. That's a good bit of the way off. All right, and yeah, let me check over here. I think there's sandstone. I think anywhere underneath here is pretty much sandstone. Not that we're gonna need a ton of it. We're just gonna need a good bit. Yeah, there we go. There's sandstone sand here, but yeah, there should be sandstone like rock underneath here as well. That is good. Alrighty though, guys, it is that time of night, so I think I'm gonna call the stream here. I might, depending on what I feel like doing tonight, continue working on the Daub stuff and getting a lot of those buildings replaced. That way it doesn't take us like 10 years to do. So I might continue working on that. Might play around with the glass panes a little bit, we'll see. But if not, we will continue working on all of that tomorrow. So with that being said, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. As always, take it easy, keep being awesome, and I will see you guys all tomorrow. All right, bye-bye.
All the roads we travel, the journey of our lives. Take another picture before we say goodbye. Arm in arm we're standing side by side. Memories fade, but legends never die. One last time, let's live for something. I can feel my blood, it's rushing. This ain't goodbye, we'll be back someday. And we will find our own way. Take control of our fate. And like a car with no brakes, crash and learn, make mistakes. And we'll be back one day. Got dreams, wanna go fast. Know this energy's here to last. Not a glass half full, overflow that. Gotta keep your eyes up on the prize. Only got one life, so it's worth a try. To find what makes you feel alive. That's the only way to live it right. And now we're all doing our own thing, but I'll never forget our glory days. My mind is full of the memories, yeah. And I'll never forget what they meant to me. Don't worry, we'll be back one day to celebrate our glory days. Although it's over now, don't let it get you down. We'll be back around. For now we can feel some sorrow. A new day, it starts tomorrow. We'll wake up, new dreams to follow. A new goal and brand new motto. One last time, let's live for something. I can feel my blood, it's rushing. This ain't goodbye, we'll be back someday.